Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes, with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts, a veritable stampede of piggy noises as rounding the corner, charging straight at the group is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
It's time to fight back now! The inaction of the synchro! The inaction of the synchro!
आसमान में एक लकीर, और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारी दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी.
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que por lo menos poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean, que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को, तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, absolutamente no. Aquí es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
Le sacrifice.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si te han elegido los dioses, por algo que será.
Voyage.
तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी.
Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖叫？
谁在里面尖叫？
好的 ，OK， 耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
On a intérêt à valoir le coup d'espérer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses. Hein.
I want to do Killer God.
Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic, iridescent quality to her eyes, but with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts, a veritable stampede of piggy noises as rounding the corner, charging straight at the group is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Streaming Rainbow, and welcome back to Hell. How is everybody doing? Everyone good? Happy Halloween! Blessed
Great.
Samhain.
Happy
And,
Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Dia de los Muertos to those who celebrate. It's
Yeah, hell yeah.
the best of all holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, it's me, the guide, also known as Eli. It's been a month since I've seen you all, and you guys might notice that the faces around me have changed once again. For those of you who might be new to how Inferno works, as these lost souls journey through hell, every new level of hell not only brings new challenges and new struggles, but new faces and new brains to pilot them. So before we get started and get back into a recap and all of that, I'm going to let my party introduce themselves. So I'm going to get it started and pass it over to somebody who, if you've been watching Streaming Rainbow, you've seen a lot of for the past month and a half. Danny, I stole from Bastion and Olympus to come to hell with me. So Danny, if you could introduce yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Eli, and thanks everybody for being at the table together. I'm so excited to do this. Have loved Inferno all the way through right now. Going to do my best to do right by the legacy I get to carry. So Danny, he, him. Hi everybody. Danny R. Mendoza, all socials. mostly on shows here, though I've been doing like some charity streams elsewhere. Ignore the doorbell. Yeah, I will be playing the Serpent, so I will be picking up the mantle of that storied character, and I could not be more excited because everybody who's played the Serpent before me has just done such a killer job. Really, really stoked for that.
And if you want to popcorn on to the next person, go for it.
Sure. Let me kick it over to Andy.
Hi. My name's Andy. My pronouns are they, any. I blacked out. Now I'm here. Happy to be here. I'm going to try my best. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Andy's playing the pagan.
All right. Yeah.
They did, in fact, black out. So toss it on to whoever else.
Fish, go.
Hi, I'm Fish. I'm Fish Finley on all of the places. I'm they, them. I am playing the False Prophet. It's a very fun time. I'm kind of all over the interwebs all of the time, and so I'm very glad to be here.
And last but not least,
yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna. I am going to be your saint. I'm really excited to be here. Like everyone else, I'm a big fan of this show and all of the saints that have come before. I'm really excited to get a hold of this very sad, very tormented little guy. And I'm not your serpent, but I did bring a Snorse.
Yeah!
For our Halloween event.
Team
so.
Snorse.
Snorse, here we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, welcome all of you to my table. You guys know, the players know how thrilled I am to have them all here. And now you guys know it too. We've been waiting for so long, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So let's begin, shall we? We're in hell. Let's go. When last we were all together, you had been buffeted by the infernal storm of the hurricane, which was a mile-long storm. And that took up the entirety of the second level of hell. It's what made that level of hell. And you have managed to get over the lip and down into a crevasse with all of yourself, your new friend, the Exile, which was another victim of Orpheus's soul mule plan, and also the wife of Orpheus, Eurydice. You had saved her. I don't know. Things got a little gray about that. You know, there was a whole campaign of steal his lyre, steal his wife. You got his wife. Turns out his wife is a bitch, but she does know what the lyre looks like and is willing to help you guys out. She would like you all to get the lyre and go back and get Orpheus. None of you are really on board with this plan, but hey, get a lyre and then see what happens. So as you guys have slid down this rocky, muddy wall, cliffside, you had found yourself on a ledge overlooking, the only way to describe it is a pit of muck and mud and God knows what else, being pelted down by snow and rain and hail coming down from the storm above. And the last thing you all heard was the tri-toned howl reverberating across the wind of a dog. And you guys know that Cerberus is the guardian of this level of hell. And that could be the only person, the only creature that could be making that noise. So, I would like, well, I'll leave it up to you guys. what would you all like to do? You guys have had a long rest. You're here. What is everyone's priority? What would you all like to do now that you have gotten out of the storm and you're not being pushed and pulled, and you can see you got a good vantage point?
I don't think I'm really in a position to make calls for the group at the moment, so I think I'm just gonna see what everyone else wants to do right now. just having a feeling that people may not be on my side right now, so I'm just gonna.
Do you want to do an insight check into the party?
I would love to do an insight check into the party.
Amazing. Hey, everybody else, if you want to roll, you do not have to tell me which one, persuasion or deception, to keep whatever your feelings are hidden.
I just try to make the best tactical decision here.
Yeah, that's right, Rosie. You should feel a little bit bad. You did this to your friend.
21.
Okay.
A little better than mine at a 10.
Oh my goodness.
Rolled an 8.
Okay.
What did you say? You said it was going to be
either deception or persuasion. Like if
I'm going to go with persuasion, which bumps me up to a 27.
Great. So, what do you want the prophet to see on your face, Serpent?
She thinks we're
you
fine.
You get to decide. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, she thinks we're fine. We're okay.
I
think we'll be over it.
Amazing. Pagan. How is the pagan feeling right now? Like what does the prophet see as they look into you?
They are furious. They're mad. They're inches away from exploding at any moment. But we could die down here, and those feelings need to take a backseat. So everyone needs to shut the fuck up and just do what we have to do. And if anyone brings anything up, I am going to lose it.
Valid.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, Saint.
I think making it here, leaving Lust was a lot for the Saint with some of the things that have kind of unraveled in their mind. And I think their instinct is to try and push it all down to their feet as much as they can. But they look like they're at their breaking point. And there's a lot of cracks, I think, that are beginning to form in their resolve. And I think as we kind of hear this howling echo out from around us, you kind of see them almost gazing past everything just to the source of that noise.
Beautiful. Everybody else, what do you want to do or see or take in? What would you like to do?
Building on that 27, if I can, the serpent will walk up to the false prophet and extend a hand. If their hand comes near the serpent's, their asp around that hand will circle out around your wrist, prophet, and grab on while I hold them.
I don't know that the prophet would extend their hand because of the base level of sus.
Mm-hmm.
To just does the base level of I don't think I do extend my hand. I think I just kind of look at your hand and then look back at your face, and I'm clearly trying to like see if you have some sort of ulterior motive here, but I'm not able to like get further than just like I don't trust you.
Pull the hand back and say, "Guess it's too soon. I'll stay quiet. I know that's how you like me." And I'll walk over to the pagan and the exile if they happen to be anywhere near each other, and check in, see how y'all are doing.
The pagan is currently listening very intently to the howls and trying to figure out what direction it's in, how far Cerberus could be, so that we know how close we are at this point.
Would I be able to give the help action to that?
Absolutely. So, Andy, go ahead and either roll me a survival or perception.
Okay.
With
standing off.
No, sorry,
and
20.
20 with that, and that was with help?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So as you are looking out, you're looking across this pit, and it is, again, just mile, like it feels like it goes on forever. It's miles, and it's muddy and mucky, and you can almost see what appears to be like herds of damned souls getting jostled around and poked and prodded by devils, separated out, almost being culled into certain groups. You can't quite see, you don't see Cerberus anywhere. And the howls, it's hard to pinpoint where they are because of the three tones, the three different brays, but it's far away. So you know, at least for now, you're not in any danger of it surprising you.
Like, how far in, like, travel distance?
It's I mean, as far as away as it can be. So travel distance, it's so fun fact for all my players here, time and distance have absolutely no meaning here in hell. You guys could have been here for a minute, or you could have been here for a millennia. So you get the impression that it is probably about a mile off. But it's a giant dog and can move fairly quickly. And you do know from what you have been told about that it patrols. So it is like complete, just if think about it this way, it's completely opposite of where you guys are.
Okay.
But you can't see it. That's where the noise is coming from.
Okay. Then I think the pagan will turn to the serpent and say, "That infernal beast is a ways away. It shouldn't see us yet. It's a distance in that direction."
Thank you for that. What of the other risks between here and there?
The devils moving around herds of souls through the space. I don't know how many there are, but they're there. They're being categorized in some way. I don't know.
Maybe we can find an alternate route, something that can take us quietly past them.
Maybe. It patrols. So if you move and wait and check in again later, we might be able to figure out what direction it's going.
Okay. I'll turn over. Is the exile near us?
The exile was standing on kind of the edge of the cliff face, also tracking. So they look at you both with a nod Yes, it appears that it's gone, well, further afield. We do need to keep an eye out for its lair, though. That's where the lyre is. It's hard to tell where it could be, though. There's so many small places, so many cave entrances that I can sort of see, but if that's still something we care about.
I look over. Who has Eurydice?
Eurydice has actually been let go of, seeing that she is out of the storm and therefore not at risk of literally blowing away. She's a little shell shocked. She's kind of standing there, looking around, because this is the first time that she has not been in the second level of hell since her death.
Turning to the exile, but eyeing Eurydice. It's the only reason we still have her. I think we still want to prioritize it. And that's a question, actually, over to you, Pagan.
Well, it could help us. We have little options outside of that. So I think so. What of you two? And they will call out to the saint and the prophet.
It would be wise for us to cut the beast down sooner than later, would it not? We can study its movements, watch it, but we would just be wasting breath standing around trying to strategize, would we not, at this point?
We wouldn't want to waste breath. What do you propose?
We do need to find a means to get closer without alerting the other devils, otherwise we may put ourselves in a position we're not prepared for. Exile. The tunnels. Do you have any idea how difficult they would be to navigate? The danger they would pose?
I've never been here. I'm just telling you what I see. Looking down, and they kind of motion off the side of the cliff. It's as the pagan said, they're being separated out. There's some souls that are slower and a little bit more sluggish to move, and it looks like they're getting pushed towards what I can only assume is our way out. It looks like it's a deeper pit. So, and I don't know the way out, with the storm, it made sense, but yeah, I don't know how to get out of here. But these other souls, they're not moving slow. This is gluttony after all. So that makes sense if they're moving slow, but these souls they seem confused and are a little bit weaving a little bit, and they're being moved towards those places. There's one, it looks like smoke, perhaps. And if anybody would like to roll perception to see what they're seeing, or go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Fish.
Actually, while all this is happening, quick question. Is Oracle
please.
kind of out, or
Oracle is whatever you want it to be. So where's the baby?
Okay. Oracle's been chilling on my scepter. I think I'm like holding my scepter, kind of standing, just trying to stand as like composed as possible. And Oracle is a raven kind of chilling on top of the scepter. And whilst this whole conversation has been happening, I've like kind of low-key sent Oracle to just kind of start swooping. and I'm trying to look through Oracle's eyes. I think is what I'm doing during this time. Is I'm basically silently kind of surveilling during this whole conversation.
Awesome. Okay, so then go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay.
For that. Also, anybody who perception. Anybody who wants to can roll perception. I will also say for you three, if you would like to either instead roll religion, I will accept that as well, or history.
Question.
Yeah.
Roll perception here is sight based, so I roll with advantage because of the lantern.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good because that was a 3. That was a 7, so even with my plus whatever it is on perception here, that's not going to be anything.
If I roll religion, it's a 15.
It's a 9.
Okay. A 9. Okay.
It's a 13, but I have true sight for 120 feet, if that helps.
Perfect. Okay, good to know.
And the true sight that I have from the lantern goes 60 feet. And I don't know if that only applies to me or if it's like anybody who's in the lantern.
That is for you because you are attuned to the lantern.
Okay.
So, as a reminder for all my players, with this lantern, you want to stay within its light, because if you don't, it's really dark. But also, and things get a little bit harder to handle. But also, if something happens and you die, you respawn near this lantern. If you die away from this lantern, we don't know what happens yet, but probably not good. So as a reminder for these new players, Prophet, how'd you do?
Do I roll with my perception or with the imp's perception?
See, I can argue both ways because you were looking through their eyes. I think it's you.
Okay. That would be a plus 5. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Perfect. With that dirty 20, because that is the best out of everybody, you have that literal bird's eye view going around, and you do see different smokestacks coming out, and these thinner, more emaciated damned souls are being guided there into and down into these what could only be tunnels. And then these other souls you can see are being shoved through a lot of bad things. There's acid rain. It's bad down here, guys. Welcome to hell. As they are driven, the slower, more sluggish souls are being taken somewhere else. And I will also give you, as Oracle is flying, you hear in your head, Papa, it smells bad. The smoke, it smells acrid. Listen, Oracle the baby.
Look, I knew it was gonna happen. I still wasn't prepared.
No, nothing prepares you for Papa. With that, Anna, with that religion check, hearing this, you remember gluttony is not just for those who are gluttons. Gluttons are not just food. It's not just all these things. It is also the drunkards are here. And you get the impression that those other souls could be being taken another way. Those other ones that are a little bit more weaving and bobbing are drunk. So the drunkards are being culled from everybody else. So yeah, that's what you've got, the lay of the land so far.
There are many a smokestack that it appears that they are being funneled towards.
Gluttons of all persuasions here.
The Oracle says it stinks, so I'm not looking very forward to that.
Who knew that hell would be unpleasant?
A shock to us all. The sarcasm dripping from my voice.
I think we may want to go directly at what looks like we should avoid. Hell is tricky, right? It's built to coerce us, confuse us, manipulate us. I know no one here would be manipulative, but it's important that we remember that others are and be realistic about what we're facing, don't you think? Looking at the prophet.
I agree. I look back.
Lovely. Saint.
I agree, said suspiciously.
Saint, dear, it seems that you have a strong preference for what we might do next. A sense, somehow, of what's going on here beyond what the rest of us carry. Some subject area knowledge.
It is just, I look at the ground around and I see that the sinners here, as I have said, indulge in all manner of things. They are gluttonous not just in their actions, but in their minds and hearts as well. I think if we intend to continue pushing forward as we have, it is wise for us to simply cut down whatever barrier stands in our way sooner than later.
The most direct path is through, right? That's wise. We should remember we are all sinners, as you would say, right? So as we pass through gluttony, the gluttons in us will come out.
The saint looks to Pagan for a moment, and then their eyes cut to the ground, and they turn their head sharply to Eurydice as a sort of escape from this conversation. And they say, Eurydice, how are you faring here? We left the storm.
It's so strangely quiet, which to all of you is very funny because it's not quiet here. You can hear the wailing of souls and just the clattering of hail and the tumult of the storm above. But to her, this is, again, the first time she's been out of that hurricane. And I feel more solid, which is strangely unnerving. So, yes, the liar. I would recommend that we find this lair. I didn't really think that part through, actually. I kind of thought it'd be more obvious, the Manas was kind of a big, showy guardian who was very clear about all of that, and it seems that Cerberus is not so forthcoming. So, but the liar. You all have heard the legends of my husband, or if you haven't, I suppose I could. He wrote a song. He sang a song on that lyre that convinced Hades to let us leave. And that power could carry through here.
Then I think we have our answer. While I understand that some of us are drawn to wanton violence by things they claim outside their control, we do not know where the lair is. So let's look for information. We know where those souls are being herded. We know that they have been here for eternity. They must know something, so let us ask. After all, I'm sure that all of you would agree that not even you could swing your blade fast enough to strike down a creature that you don't know the location of.
You are right, dear friend. And you too, Saint. We should go.
Agreed.
Prophet,
All right. Oh, go ahead.
you're good at talking to people, right? Perhaps we can approach with a plan. When we make our way to these folks, if we want information, we go more than one way. Perhaps the trackers among us could help guide me. I'll stick to the shadows where you like me to be, unseen, unheard. And I could find a way around to listen in for information, be ready to strike if that's necessary, from a place of surprise. And you could walk right in and just charm them. You're so charming.
The prophet's doing the best that they can to remain as like poker face as possible, but your words are absolutely like hitting a nerve, and you can see as they're like you can tell they're trying to be as like, I'm so unaffected, I'm so unbothered, this doesn't bother me at all, but they're like I am rather charming, aren't I?
You charmed all of us.
Not enough, apparently.
I said that last part with a glance over to the Saint.
The Saint is kind of they're keeping their eyes pretty downcast right now. But I think if you could see another crack form in the glass, it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the prophet follows your gaze over to the Saint and says, "Not enough, apparently," and then looks kind of in the direction of where Oracle is currently, kind of hoping to see them ideally coming back. Onwards.
You all see a large jet black raven circle and perch and just look at you all with that weird birdie head tilt.
I do a little to the underside of his, like you do with birds.
Right. Yeah. Forward? Wait. Are we looking for Cerberus or souls?
Souls. The smokestacks. They'll lead us to Cerberus, hopefully.
So both. One to the other.
I think the direction is just forwards, and we'll see what happens.
That's a little bit more well thought through than that. Our
if
friends
you say so.
Here, I do. Our friends here are quite wise. I think they've come up with a rather wonderful plan, don't you?
I mean, it certainly is a plan.
So the exile will go ahead and roll survival as a ranger. Does anybody else want to do anything? Keep an eye out. What else does everyone want to do while we try to make our way down off of this cliff?
I think just generally speaking, the mindset that the prophet's in right now is trying to use Oracle to get as much information of like where we're headed as much as possible. So if it seems like we currently are in like a good little like lull of adventure, then the prophet's going to send Oracle forwards and see if there's anything up ahead that we should worry about.
Okay, great.
I actually think that that the serpent will also let go of Aura, their familiar, slithering off of their right arm to check in a different sort of parallel direction, right? Cover a little bit more ground. Two, on my side, as the lantern bearer, I feel like doing another perception check as we go, if you think it's appropriate, might make sense with the true sight and all that. But also, I think that with everybody so focused on the task at hand, an insight check on the party itself is probably what the serpent would most want. So if I had to pick, it would be that.
Insight. Go ahead. Roll insight, and everybody else roll deception or persuasion. You don't have to tell me which one it is.
Okay, that is an 18.
Okay.
21.
11.
Hey Anna, I want you to know, and I want you to know how happy I am that you have somehow managed to continue the Saints rolling like shit, because that is a thing.
Guys,
I love it so much.
This dice is going to be in jail by the end of this evening. I'm telling you right now.
7. Perfect.
Which is the lowest I can roll, actually.
Really good.
So in that one, plus it.
Yeah.
A critical fit. I love it. So, Andy, I will give to you what I gave to Danny. What do you want? What do you want the serpent to see? Like, what image are you projecting of yourself as you move forward?
I think that the serpent would see the pagan sort of still in that same mindset of trying to keep everything like under control. They're definitely still filled with that rage, and it's clear that hearing the saint suggest immediate violence has cracked that hold a little bit, but they're still trying to keep everything together.
Above table, Eli, is there anything that I might not be remembering off the top of my head from prior cantos in the relationship between the pagan and the serpent that the serpent would know to do to provide comfort to the pagan?
You would remember that, honestly, even just a hand on the shoulder of just stoicism, like being side by side and being the calm ones, especially with the drama that has been the saint and the prophet for the last 3 levels of hell. But yeah, that has been the just like squeezing of the shoulder has been something that has happened between the two of you before.
Beautiful. Then that is 100% before even the other rolls resolve, if it's okay. That is what the serpent does. The serpent comes right up to the pagan's shoulder, puts a hand on it, quick squeeze, eye contact, and a breath that is meant to communicate to you. I know, but we're here together.
I think immediately you feel the pagan's shoulder untense. Just enough.
And Saint, once again, now that you guys have a plan and you're moving forward, what truly is the serpent seeing on your face, in your posture?
As they kind of start their march or start preparing for their march, I think the serpent would see the saint grip their banner white knuckle it a bit, but their hand is shaking. Not much, not a nervous shake, not a scared shake, but a waver that goes much deeper than physicality or their ability to fight. And continuing from their almost stuttered glances back and forth from the pagan, you see them now, their gaze almost permanently pressed to the ground, forward. There's something that reads almost like remorse, regret, and rage deeply embedded in the creases on their face and in the way that their body stiffens and moves.
I'll lean over to the pagan, looking over toward the saint, and say quietly, "We will need to watch them as gluttony takes us all over. I don't know what it's going to do to me. I have a sense of what it'll do to them."
Then let's address that now, lest we die. And the pagan is going to walk over to the saint.
Before we resolve that, I will, because I forgot, will remind my players and the audience, thank you for the banner. Y'all have bless. As long as that banner is around, and I think, Anna, is it 30 feet or 60 feet? I can't remember what it says on the character sheet.
30 feet.
30 feet. You all have bless, which is a D4 on attack and saving throws.
What banner?
The banner that the saint carries, which
is
okay. One of their weapons. Because of the saint, they give bless. Now, if that banner becomes sullied by being used as a weapon, the bless is gone. But for now, we're good. So moving forward, we got a D4. And before we resolve that as well, Prophet, what does the serpent see on your face, unmasked, on everything?
Look, right now, the Prophet is, I think, trying their best to reacquire kind of some sort of information or like leverage that can give them some sense of power over the other players. But at the moment feels a little bit on the off foot. As much as they're but the impression they're giving off is very much they're trying to seem as poker face, as put together, as like they're trying to give off this almost regal kind of posture, and the way they're walking is very like their shoulders are back, they're very, but you can see in their face that they're feeling very on the off foot. They're feeling like they need to pull something together. They need to put themselves in a better position kind of against the other people that they're around, because right now they're in a position they're not comfortable with in terms of feeling like the serpent's taken a lot of shots at them in the past like 5 minutes, and it's like they feel like they're not really in a place where they can shoot back in the way that they'd like to, and so they're feeling kind of there's a sense of unease and discomfort kind of peeking through the cracks of the poker face.
Seeing all of that, as the pagan walks over to the saint, the serpent turns, catches your eye.
I hate that.
And while the serpent does that, communicates to Oro, who is now redirecting their movement, not in a parallel path, but is going to be following Oracle.
Prophet, I think, visibly grumbles.
I don't know why. That's so chill. Chill.
We're so chill. I think the biggest thing about how they present to the serpent is that like they clearly don't trust the serpent just because they don't trust anybody, but right now they're having a really hard time figuring out where we're at. Like, and the way you're acting is very like, something's up, but I can't figure out what's up, and I'm upset about it.
I love it.
Full smile.
Pagan, you walk up to the saint.
Raise your head, or is the weight of your conscience too heavy?
Pagan, I don't think it wise for us to exchange words on this now.
Neither do I, but we need you to stay here. Things are dangerous, things are bad, and I don't understand how you feel, and quite frankly, I do not care. But we need all of us to survive, so raise your damn head and deal with it.
I have never once asked for you to care for me, and I do not intend to start now. I am here. I am present. I will draw my sword when it is necessary. You already know that, though, don't you?
No, I don't. I walk away.
Meanwhile, the exile's having a conversation with Eurydice about wolves. Actually, the whole concept of alpha wolf is a lie. It's not real. That is a false thing. No, just kidding. Perfect.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, but also mission. For our familiars, go ahead and roll me perception checks or investigation if you want to get a little bit more in depth.
I will go with perception, so that is it's a 17.
10.
Perfect. Jeez, you are so off your game.
I'm so off my game, and I'm upset about it.
Understandable. Honestly, it's bad down here.
In hell?
Actually,
wild.
Wild. It does make a little bit more sense. So Aura is following along, slithering along in the muck and in the mud, keeping tabs on Oracle in the sky, and you manage to slip through closer to the entrance to one of these tunnels that these drunken souls are being shoved into. And it's hard to see what's happening, but you can see them they're lining the walls, sitting, standing, leaning in all levels of inebriation or illness. And Aura can see different guardian devils, what it appears to be like funneling liquid or different potions into their bodies. It seems that for you, it seems that you could take in that their punishment for being drunkards is to be forever drunk on something. But that's what you get with a 17. So you can see what's happening in there. And with as he scents the air with its tongue, it's acrid and metallic, but it seems like it goes deeper and there might be more to it than that. So you do get the impression that there's more to see than just punishment in these places.
I I look over to the exile, see if the exile can come join me. We'll head nod.
Yeah.
And I also make eye contact with the pagan. See if the pagan might be ready to come over, give a little gesture.
They will nod and walk over.
Look over at the prophet and I say, "This is very on the ground stuff, just tracker things. We won't bother you with it." And look over at the saint and decide to say nothing, but do make eye contact. It's not an invitation, but it's not a rejection.
As soon as you finish saying that, I will harumph, and then I will instruct Oracle to change shape into a rat.
Mm-hmm.
And start doing the same thing the serpent is doing, because I'm so original and totally don't need your help. I don't know what you mean.
Aura would probably clock that since Aura's been observing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not good at hiding this right now. I'm having an off day.
Aura is 100% hunting that rat while we're having this conversation. Not necessarily to do anything yet, but watching. Share the information with the group about the scent that I can't quite put my finger on what it is. That seems to imply something beyond the punishment that I'm able to describe, and describe the punishment as gluttons are stuck with more gluttony. They have to drink something, can't tell what, seemingly without end. In case that helps.
I would also like to tell Oracle to be invisible. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Invisible rat.
Look, I'm having an off day. I'm about to funnel all my resources into this child thing.
Here's the other question. Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
So yes, on this side. You're saying that familiars, are they trying to be stealthy?
For all of you. I mean, the familiars, yes, I assume are trying to be stealthy.
At least my familiar, I feel like default level is like careful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very be quiet. You're surveilling. You're not trying to draw attention, kind of deal. Prophet is. I don't know that I'll leave it to you whether you'd call this like stealthy, but they're trying to almost like float in the way that they're walking in this kind of like elegant way. And so they're trying to not make a lot of noise, but I don't know that I'd necessarily call it stealthing.
Are you guys trying to avoid detection from wandering guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that'd be wise.
Group stealth check.
Before that,
yes.
As we're sort of sneaking around quietly, the pagan is going to take their crossier, tap it on each of our shadows as they say, "Gather, and in your embrace, silence." And the pagan will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh.
That's a plus 10.
Yes. As the shadows beneath us sort of stand up and go to embrace our forms to keep us hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a plus D4 from Bless.
And a D4 for Bless.
And I rolled a 4 on Bless. I need to tell you what my roll is, if that's okay, because I'm bursting at the seams. I have a 45, Eli.
You're gone.
Damn.
You're out of hell. You're back home. It's not good there either, but it's not hell.
A 45. This is amazing. Thank you, every other serpent.
I need to take y'all through the addition of this roll here really quick, okay? I rolled a nat 2. Plus 3 from Bless. Plus 2 from Stealth. So about 7. Pass that trace puts me at 17.
Okay? Can I help you with some kind of ritual?
I don't know, homie. I do not know. We're not having today's just not my day, you know?
Yikes. The exile didn't roll great and still has a 32. So how did Pagan and Saint do?
I had to roll great, and I got a 32.
With Pass Without a Trace, it is a 26.
Perfect. Great. So with that, as a group, you all are fine.
I'd like
Thank goodness.
to, I think with Serpent giving Saint like the look but not saying anything, and with Pagan essentially telling the Saint to lock in, the Saint does go and like join their huddle, I think, as the shadows grow around them and embrace them.
Love it. When you do, the Serpent does include you in the conversation, in the explanation, all that, whatever's left at that point.
I would like for this is going to be a history check. So everybody who wants to can roll history. Prophet, this would be something that you would roll with advantage.
Okay.
The hot 8.
Look here. Do better.
Think about what you've done.
It was a nat 1 and a nat 20. So
there we go.
Incredible.
Thank
Incredible.
Frick.
There we go.
History.
Beautiful. Hey, Prophet, I got some information for you if you want to like sneak in there and be superior. Okay.
You know, that's what I need right now.
The reason that you get advantage on this, so Fish, keep this in mind for the future.
Mm-hmm.
This was specifically a Inferno question because canonically, the Prophet has read Dante's Inferno. You have read the Divine Comedy. Because Dante's real in this. Dante has come through. If you guys ever talk about Dante, he's the fucking Italian. No one likes him here. He ruined everything. So canonically, you're following in Dante's footsteps. So you're thinking back to all of this and trying to remember what he wrote about, and you are remembering. Wait, no, yes. They're feeding the drunkards. The breweries are here. And the breweries they're not just punishment. The breweries are used to create potions and things like that to send to Dis and other parts of hell. So within the brewery, there could be helpful potion. There could be things that could actually be helpful to you all as weaponry, as healing, as something. But there are resources that you can get in this part of hell because of that. So yeah.
I smirk. And then I just stand there.
Do you keep it to yourself? Do you tell anybody?
I do keep it to myself for right now.
Beautiful. Okay.
Could I roll insight to see the Prophet smirking to themselves in their little corner?
Yeah. Roll deception, or no, that's fully deception. So Prophet, roll me deception, insight, fate.
I love all of us huddled in one corner and the Prophet just smirking by
Look, okay, this is where we're at.
That is a 17. 13 plus 4.
So that's so wild because I also rolled a 17, but beats it. So
So, okay, so when it's like that, I will say, so you catch something and you're like, wait a minute. Like, you don't know know what that's about, but you can feel the shift of energy for sure.
You see, so in our little huddle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You all see the Saint like turn a little bit, like halfway. They're not facing the prophet, but their head is like turned in the direction that they are. And the saint says, "Prophet,
Yes.
what do you know of this circle?"
Not much more than you.
Prophet,
Is there anything specific you would like me to answer?
why that grin of yours seems so knowing.
I.
By the way,
That's fish. Hang on, that's fish. Sleeping through here. Hold on. Prophet just kind of smirks at you, in this kind of like, yeah, I do know something actually, but I'm not gonna tell you. And I just go, I suppose we have a lot of information to uncover.
Prophet,
I feel like I'm being talked to by my mother.
You kind of, I'm not mom, but like, yeah, like it's, yeah.
if
Yikes.
it would be beneficial for us to uncover information on where to find this liar, I do implore you to share.
I do not have information where the liar is.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
I would also.
I'm not lying. I don't know where the liar is. I don't know the
20.
potions and stuff.
I just rolled a nat 20 on the intimidation check. I just want everybody to know that.
Also, when the prophet says this, the saint turns fully to look at them and just says, "Prophet."
You know perfectly well what I meant.
For one who wishes to speak so freely on the persuasions of others, I am surprised that you would not bless us with information to get us all back over on your side. Might I remind of this circle versus your own in solitude?
Prophet kind of considers, like kind of just like you watch as like gears turn in their brain, and then they just kind of go, if it becomes relevant information, I will tell you.
The saint will turn back to the huddle.
I will say. Oh no, go Andy.
Let them continue to be useless. Let's go.
Jesus Christ!
I happy to forego what I was going to do. That's perfect.
The exile is so happy that they're not the useless one now.
I'm so upset. I think the prophet is so upset right now.
I did legitimately roll a nat 20 on intimidation, so I don't need to do anything with it, but I just, for flavor, would like to make eye contact, have the serpent make eye contact with the false prophet, and smile.
Yeah, I'm visibly upset and uncomfortable, and just like.
Good. Over to my friend here, Pagan. Friend, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's begin.
As they start traversing down, the saint is going to, if it's okay, Danny, the saint is going to sort of nudge your shoulder a bit.
Sure. Yes.
Might we, for a moment, walk behind the others. I have a word I'd like to share with you.
Of course. And immediately slow down, keep to the shadows, gesture for you to join me.
Yeah, the saint joins you in the shadows. You and the pagan are acquainted, friends.
Yes.
I remembered something recently that has me perplexed, and this is ridiculous, and I feel ridiculous in asking this, but simply, I know that you would not see them harmed, but just have their back. It is not my place to request this, but I ask this of you as their friend, because while I will protect them, I know that it is not me who they wish to have as their savior in any capacity. So I'd like to ask that you look out for them while we are down here.
Would I need an insight check, or would you choose to fail it?
I think there's enough cracks forming on the saint at this point. And I think from what you've gleaned earlier from them being so transparent in their feelings, you would see this pretty plainly for what it is.
And above table, Eli, do I know? Like, does the serpent don't know the details?
Mm-mm. No. The only interactions that has been basically very purposefully last in the either the last session, I think it was last session, the pagan took the saint aside. Actually, it was bringing the saint back to life, waiting for them to respawn around the waiting for them to come back, and the pagan said, I see you, basically. So that was had very privately, away from everybody else, and you all were a little bit busy to pay attention. So yeah.
I clock the sincerity, look over at the prophet in a way that is meant to be seen by you, and say, without looking back to you, she cut out my tongue. I found out that she cut out my tongue. I assume you did something to our friend?
You see the saint look forward toward the pagan and just nod.
Do you regret it?
I do, but I do not know if my lord would want me to.
What sort of lord is worth serving if they do not want you to regret that?
The saint sits with that and holds it for a beat and doesn't respond to the question, but looks back at you, Serpent, and says, for whatever it is worth to you, even if we do not always agree, I like hearing you talk.
Thank you. I'm not looking for agreement. I want to help you, as I want to help our friend, as I want to help our new friend, as I would have helped them. But they do not think, as best I can tell, that they did anything wrong. So there is nothing I can do with that. Remember that when they drip their honeyed words in your ear. As they will. I expect them to indulge themselves mightily in gluttony. Do not trust it.
I do not know what this circle will do to us, will do to me. I feel as though I do not have a right now to think selfishly. None of us do, but mortal we are.
But down here we have hope. And hope means we cannot die.
Yes. Hope. What a concept it is, isn't it? I do not know the person I will become as we traverse down here. I am filled with contradictions that I struggle to process, but again, I know it is not my right to ask, but I appreciate you looking out for them, as I will look out for you and for them. And the saint kind of rolls their eyes in the direction of the prophet.
I will make you a promise. And unlike some, I will not talk in circles about it. I will choose not to care who you were above or what you did, unless for some reason at some point you want me to. You show me who you choose to be now, and that is how I will see you. Okay?
The saint nods, and they give your shoulder a quick pat as their pace quickens to meet up with everybody else before this conversation takes a turn for the sister.
And just stay back in the shadows, tracking our own party for a bit until I come up to eventually join the pagan and the exile.
Perfect. We're going to take a bio break here in a second. So before we do that, let's determine, what do you guys want your game plan to be when we come back? Do we want to search these tunnels? Do we want to find damn souls? What is your goal? Where are you headed?
To me, it sounds like it's to look for the souls so that we could speak to them for information.
Mm-hmm.
And find our way to Cerberus that way. So
And also potentially get whatever potions I can from them, you know.
Got it. Okay. So are you looking towards you were heading more towards the drunkards. So are those the souls that you're wanting to talk to, or is anybody going to want to try to talk to the more gluttonous, sluggish souls? No wrong answers.
I think which ones are closer?
It felt like the drunkards were closer, at least.
Yeah, because drunkards, I think, is the direction the prophet's going to kind of vaguely try to push us in, if possible.
Well, and I will say, if it's acceptable, because the suggestion that the serpent made was prophet faces in one direction and then serpent sneaks in the other. If the prophet is going to focus on the drunkards, then I think that the serpent's attention will be on the others.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, then we're going to take a 10-minute bio break. Everybody, thank you for watching. We will be back here soon. And then once we're back, we're going to do some more just exploration of this lovely place, and definitely no more bullying of the prophet.
I'm just here.
No.
What an intro.
Hey, listen, Fish, you didn't do anything wrong, and I profoundly love you very much. Hey, Rosie, this is your fault.
This is the domino effect of all that have come before.
So we will see you back here in 10 minutes. Enjoy, and we'll keep hanging out in hell. See ya.
Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes, but with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts. A veritable stampede of piggy noises as rounding the corner, charging straight at the group is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
It's time to fight back! The inaction of the synchro! The inaction of the synchro!
आसमान में एक लकीर, और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारे दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी।
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que, por lo menos, poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean. Que no te vean que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को, तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, absolutamente no. Aquí es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
Le sacrifice.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si te han elegido los dioses, por algo que será.
Voyage.
तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी.
Sorry. Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖叫？
谁在里面尖叫？
好的 ，OK， 耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
L'intérêt va alors le coup d'étirer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses en.
I want to do Killer God.
Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes, but with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts. A veritable stampede of piggy noises as, rounding the corner, charging straight at the group, is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
Oh, hey, everybody. We're back. Good break? Yeah? Listen, I know I said no more bullying of the prophet. Unlike the prophet, I do lie. I can't make that promise. I won't bully the prophet. That's a promise I will make. But I can't speak for the rest of everybody else. Everyone else is so chill. This is all so fun. Perfect. Right. We come back with a plan to look for drunken souls. So, as you all sneak up with that truly epic stealth roll with help of Pass Without a Trace and the serpent just fucking disappearing into nowhere, you guys almost don't remember who this person was. Like, they're just gone from everything. But so as you guys go, I'll leave it up to you. So do you walk up to a soul? Are you trying to avoid the guardian devils that are prodding them along?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I will leave it up to you then. So whoever would like to interact with one of these souls, go for it. Who does what? You guys walk up sneakily.
I think that I'm less focused on the souls and more on the contraption that they're kind of like in. And trying to like understand it. ish.
Sure. Okay. So as you guys are getting closer now, so as a reminder, and to give it a much more, now you're getting close, give it a much more vivid description. So there are these tunnels that are, it's almost like gopher holes or something. Like, so there's like all kinds of different places. So it's like many different entrances can go to one place. So if you're looking at a tunnel, they're pretty large. It's more like a subway tunnel than an anthill. Like they're not being shoved in an uncomfortable way. It's so big, in fact, that these drunken souls, once they're in it, are just lining the walls and in repose in some way. So they're not being held, they're just drunk. Like they're so inebriated that they cannot stand under their own power. And what you guys are seeing now that you're closer are these guardian devils, or these devils going through and like almost like beer funneling. So if anybody else went to college, the like a beer funnel of just black liquid being just shoved into them over and over and over again.
Is there a guard in particular, like a person in particular who's doing the shoving? Like, is there a primary shover of that stuff?
Go ahead and roll insight.
A primary shover.
That's the technical term.
That's my title.
Insight is 22.
22. There are there's not a single primary devil, but you do get the impression that there is a difference between the devils that are doing the punishment of force feeding these souls, and the devils that are out in the muck hurting. So it's almost like a different there's like almost a different like dress, as it were. Like, so you get the impression that it's like, oh, this has a different job.
Does it seem hierarchical or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the shovers are the higher that I would think in the hierarchy.
You would get the impression that they're a little bit more intelligent.
Okay.
And a little bit higher up.
Is there a soul in the herd that appears more slight than the others? Like they're not getting a lot of attention that we could feasibly pull away?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll me either medicine or perception. Or
Okay.
actually I was
Oh, sorry, say that again.
Medicine or insight.
Okay. Let me try. You said medicine or insight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do I still have bless for this?
Always, yeah.
Okay. That is a 24.
Perfect. You with that 24, ironically, it's the opposite. The more emaciated ones are the ones who are getting the most attention because they're, not to be super gross and to not trigger anybody, but the ones that are being punished are purging more, and that purging is being used in a cyclical whatever as continual of the liquor that is being put into their systems. So there's one that appears to be a little hardier and maybe a little less hazy in their look, so perhaps a little less drunk.
That one. Their eyes are less clouded than the others. They're being ignored. We can whisk that one away to talk.
What's their physical positioning like?
I would say for this one, because you guys haven't gone into the tunnels, right? Like you guys are outside sussing this all out. So what you can see is kind of the mouth of a tunnel. And so this one, because it's not getting as much attention paid to it, is right there, is kind of just waiting to either be taken further in or to something has not, like, the transition from being herded to being punished hasn't fully happened yet, it appears. So they're close to the mouth of the tunnel.
Okay. So is my sneakiness is still sneakifying?
Yeah. So pass without trace is what, 10 minutes?
I believe it's an hour, but I'll check.
It's an hour. There we go. It doesn't. Also, time has no meaning. So for right now, yeah.
Fair.
We're good.
Time is soup.
Yes.
In the real world too.
Yeah, exactly. Time's a construct.
It's wibbly wobbly.
Yes, timey-wimey.
Stuff.
Okay. Yes. So I think I move right through the shadows without waiting for the rest of the group, and also without actually giving much of a signal beyond the signal that it just got from the pagan. Go right into action and slither, for lack of a better term, my way up to this person, hopefully unseen by anyone else, and get right up to the nape of their neck, whisper in their ear, and say, "I can set you free. Come with me."
Roll me stealth with pass without a trace, and roll me persuasion.
Cool. Stealth with pass without a trace, I'd like to note, is a plus 26 for me.
Yeah.
So that is a 39.
Great. Not as good. I'm disappointed, honestly.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. How embarrassing. Persuasion is a 24.
Perfect. This damned soul straightens a little bit, and what? Okay. Where are we going? All right. Okay. They seem pretty happy to be led wherever.
Put a hand softly in the center of their back, and I say, "Stay quiet." And then I lead them back over to our group.
They still kind of weave a little bit, but we'll stay quiet. Oh. Hello. I'm supposed to stay quiet.
Hello. Do they seem not entirely there?
I think, yeah, without having to roll for it. Yeah, they're still drunk. They're just less drunk. And so you guys haven't, you as these players have not experienced damned souls. Souls are very light and ethereal. They don't have any mass. You all, the weight of your souls gives you physical weight in this world. So whereas the soul has to trudge through the muck and the mud as part of the punishment, you all actually sink into it. Like, you actually physically affect the world around you, whereas this damn soul really doesn't. That's for the future, as I always forget to tell new players. So
love it.
Yeah, you're not devils. Wait, are you devils?
We're friends. And my friends have questions for you. And here I indicate to the saint, the pagan, and the exile.
Okay.
I'm just there.
I mean, if you
visibly grumbling. I'm so unbothered. I don't know what you mean. I'm the most unbothered, actually.
Okay. Question. I can answer questions. I don't know if it's going to be right, but I can answer questions.
The saint is sort of looking at Pagan and Serpent to take charge.
Fine. Come closer.
Okay.
And the pagan is going to reach out. They will tap the crosshair on the shoulder of the soul as they say, "Body, purge, and in your embrace, clarity." And I would like to cast Lesser Restoration to attempt to give this soul a little bit more of its clarity.
Love it.
Amazing. I would like all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, piss.
Dex save is a 23.
Dirty 20. 19 plus 1.
18. Oh, bless. We have bless.
Oh,
everyone has bless.
Rosie coming through. It's a 19.
The banner is still clean.
Let me add all of that up, and yeah, that's a natural 1.
Which honestly is really fitting as you do this, and they just go blah, and just completely just they are cleansed. They are cleansed aggressively all over you. It's in your shoes if you had shoes. Just a lot. There seems to be a lot. Yeah. Has anybody else drank so much they're thrown up? It's really just liquid.
I'm going to immediately prestidigitation my own outfit clean, whether or not it hit me.
I was about to say I've never wanted prestidigitation more. What a beautiful thing. The topic only does it to themselves.
Only to themselves. Just nope.
The pagan is going to blink. Gross.
The exile's just far away going, wow, is it weird that that's kind of impressive? Where's it coming from? Wow. Huh. And
I'd intervene, but you've made it abundantly clear you don't want my help. So.
Oh, you're always welcome to help. Have you decided to be helpful?
Are you asking?
Do I need to?
Yes. In your case, yes, you do.
Then no. I think we're okay. Are we okay? Over to the pagan.
Yeah.
You sure?
Sure. Hello, are you a little more clear now?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a lot and that was intense. I think so.
It's all right. As far as eternal damnation goes, this isn't that bad.
Oh, you can see them like get very crestfallen as they're reminded of their eternal punishment. Oh, that's right. Crap. Shit.
Damn.
Damn. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. So, did somebody say they had questions?
We all do. Yes. We brought you here to ask for your help. We'd like to know more about what we're stepping into. We're finding our way through here, and we are looking for ways to make this better as we do. If you help us, we'll do what we can to help you.
I'm going to telepathically tell Oracle to inconspicuously nudge this guy so I can cast a guidance on the guy.
Perfect.
Without alerting everybody else to the fact that I'm helping.
Okay.
In
So
case
you're
he has to make
casting-
any sort of roll for like history or whatever, just so he has guidance on that.
Perfect.
Just like,
dude, I love it.
Well, y'all don't need to know. I am helpful. Okay, as long as I believe that I'm helpful,
Player disgruntled.
The prophet will remember that.
This soul looks at you all definitely clear-eyed and also seeing who you are, not as people but as entities with hope. And you get they get this look that's unsure, and looks like it could go a couple different ways. And then they catch eyes with Eurydice, and Eurydice nods to them. And Serpent, I would like for you to roll me persuasion with advantage as help from Eurydice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. That is 21.
Perfect. Right. Well, I can try to answer your questions, of course. Oh, what the fuck was that? I don't know. That's weird. Don't see anything. What can I... okay, actually, first, what do I get for answering information? I mean, I'm going to give you information if I can, but like, what do I get for my trouble?
What do you want?
He points at Eurydice. Can I have what she has? Motioning to the fact that she's almost got a flush to her skin, is starting to look, going towards the traces of more corporeal. And as a reminder, Eurydice was given hope in the last Canto.
Absolutely. We have more than we need. Some of us, looking over at the false prophet, have just as much as we walked in with. I'm sure those with the most here would love to be helpful and wouldn't mind parting with just a little spark of hope.
I would mind. You are welcome to give some up, though.
I think that the rest of us may have tired of paying your debts for you with our hope.
I do not mind offering a spark.
Look over to the saint. That is kind of you. I don't mind. I don't mind offering a spark myself. But you're letting them do this to you again.
I just think it is better for all of us if this conversation moves swiftly, as to not alert the devils that we have taken one of, what would you call yourself? Prisoner? Subject to this? Regardless, it is better we move with haste, and it is clear that they do not wish to cooperate without us groveling for it.
You're right. It's just that that's what they count on every time.
Why don't we move forward with this? Right now, we have offered you reprieve from said eternal damnation. I'm sure that you feel better than you have in a while. What can you give us in exchange for that? And based on your answers, we might be willing to offer you more. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can work with that. I don't know what you want to know. I know a lot about very specific things. So what do you want to know? What information can I give you?
The pagan will turn to the rest, sort of prodding for a question.
I suppose the first thing that we need to know is what you might know of how to get to the Hound. But before we go, I, for my part at least, would like to know what I can about how I can destroy the thing they use to torture you here.
Okay.
Above table.
Yeah.
Could you explain the potion-y thing one more time?
Yeah. So they potions. Hooray. So part of this is punishment. So they feed the alcohol to the drunkards to continually punish them. The other half gets turned into different potions that are then shipped to Dis, which is the city, a big city in hell. Yeah.
Knowing that, as the serpent says this, I will take a step forward and say that may not prove to be in our best interest.
Why not?
They make resources here that could provide could prove to be very useful for us. In destroying it, we lose access to that.
At the expense of these suffering people?
Everything is at the expense of something.
Someone.
Same difference.
Of course.
Prophet, what resources do they make here?
You don't know for sure. It's just all you know is that there are gifts that are created here that are sent on to the city.
That I do not know for certain. But they do make gifts here to send to the city, is what you said?
It's the city, but it's called Dis.
They send to Dis.
Would we all know what Dis is? The rest of us who haven't.
Everybody roll me a history check.
I do not know what Dis is. That's a 4. Yeah.
That's also a 4.
Hey, twinsies.
What's Dis?
Who Dis?
I have this vague sense that they send this to a place called Dis. I have no idea what that is, though.
You do know. Prophet,
I do know. I lied. I do know.
Okay, in spirit though, twinsies. Right.
Yeah, no, it's spirit. No idea.
Emotionally, same.
Lucky number 13.
Awesome. Saint.
I also got a 13.
Wow, double
Actually,
twinsies.
I would make an argument for Saint for religion.
Oh, if I do religion, in that case, it would be a 16.
Awesome. Perfect. With a 16, you do know. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. Dis is it's the city of Dis, so it is a city, and it is it's basically the 6 through the 9 circles, so it's like the bottom of hell. So you would know from a religious standpoint, like from your practice there, that it's like, oh, okay, so it's pretty far down there, and has a lot of different moving parts and pieces, and would have use for that. So it's more of a metropolis, if hell can have a metropolis. So yeah.
They package these people's suffering and send it down to the bottommost part of hell. These
So
resources.
So just like up top, then. I can't be a part of benefiting from the suffering of poor people who likely did not do anything worse than anyone punishing them has done or is doing now. And I can't walk away from this without doing something to alleviate that. And I can't think of a better way to spend our jaunt through hell than by burning it down.
I think in hearing that, False Prophet is going to tune in to Oracle and basically instruct them telepathically to go snoop as best they can whilst it's not burning to the ground. And if there's anything they can snag and bring back, do that. Just because this is not a battle that I feel like I'm in the position to fight at the moment with the serpent.
Sure.
But I am not going to forego this opportunity if I can get a hold of something.
Sure.
Mhm.
So,
and they are welcome to morph phases as they need to.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, so as a rat, they won't be able to, but right now they're invisible and stealthy. So yes. So preemptively, I'll have you roll investigation for them, and that will be using the imp stats because it's him. That's them looking.
Yeah, that's them on their own, and that would be their intelligence.
And they will not have the bless of the banner because they are outside of the 30 feet.
The universe is on my side now because it's a +0 for intelligence, but that was a nat 20. So.
Oh, baby.
Universe.
Oracle kind of chitters in your head and goes, "Yes, Papa. Okay." And it runs, it scurries, and you hear an inner monologue. I'm like, "Gotta go find the thing before we blow it up. Before we blow it up." It's very excited. And
out loud to the rest of the party as the serpent kind of wraps up what they're saying. It just kind of looks like this. The prophet, makes eye contact with you very disapprovingly, kind of squints, and then takes a step back as like a, if you say so.
Kind of want to insight that.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool. That's just a 12.
That's a what?
Just a 12.
Well, it was a 14 on the die.
Oh, there you go.
Plus, so dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah. No, it very much looks like I'm going, if you say so, as you wish.
Soul's looking at you all.
Is that what we want to inquire about? I know that our main goal is to find the layer of that mutt, but outside of that, is this what we want to begin with?
What do you want?
Well, the machinations that be here would still serve useful to us, I think. So it's not entirely unrelated. I'm willing to ask this question if that's where we'd like to begin, then we can negotiate from there.
Same?
I do have more questions about the hound, if you would.
We can begin there.
Tell me, drunkard,
Hmm.
what have you noticed of the beast's movements? How often does it leave the lair?
You know, it's really hard to keep track when you're just absolutely blackout drunk most of the time. So they're gonna roll with guidance from a baby rat, from an invisible rat. And listen, I don't roll very well as a GM, so this feels pretty solid. They have a 0 to intelligence, so that is a fully solid 11 with guidance.
Strong 11
no!
with guidance.
With
With
guidance.
guidance.
It's above
With
average,
guidance. Canonically, I roll like shit for the most part.
Please keep that up for the fights. That's what
always. I do. A throwback to when Canto 3 ended the Guardian of Lust before he could even have his turn. Anyway, it was bad.
Eli.
It was bad, yo. It was bad. And then I killed the Saint, so it's fine. It all
Everything's
happens.
fine.
It's all good.
Would our drunk friend benefit from a little bless under the banner?
Ooh.
Go ahead and look at the requirements. Is it like? Does it say anything
The
about
only
like?
thing it says on the sheet is that all in 30 feet, always under bless.
Perfect. So then, yeah, we'll do a bless as well, which is a 4. Heck yeah,
Let's
15. So this soul, it seems to very rarely be in its lair. I mean, obviously it must go there at some point, but it seems to be constantly tracking. I can't tell you timing or how long it takes. It's, again, I don't have any idea how long I've been here or anything.
Have you ever witnessed it catch prey?
Once, the others, not, we are taken here because we are not to the taste of Cerberus, but the others are a nice little treat.
What does Cerberus like to taste in the others?
I would assume okay. I don't remember much about my real life, but I do remember that sometimes fattier steaks just have that extra little bit of just num num num, so good. I kind of get the impression that that's what that is. Anybody who would like to, I know the Exile will do this. If you would like to roll nature or medicine.
An 18 on medicine.
18 on medicine.
Medicine as well.
Strong 5.
I know nothing. I'm just glossed over eyes, head empty.
Did
with
everybody
a solid
do
4.
bless?
I didn't do
with bless.
Stand by.
5.
Oh, 22.
30.
That's a nat
30?
one on the d20,
Yeah.
nat one on the guidance.
Perfectly pagan with a 30. Pagan, you take this in. Listen, you do know, and again, this was revealed. You have goats in your real and you're above land, like up there in the real world life, you're a goat farmer.
Mhm.
You know about fattening up goats. Yeah, they taste better. But the thing that really is sticking with you is that Cerberus doesn't eat the drunkards. So what would happen if you fed a drunkard or something from a drunkard? One of these potions, perhaps, to Cerberus.
The beast only consumes the ones they've fattened up. But those like you, the ones eternally poisoned and inebriated, it avoids you. I don't think the beast handles alcohol quite well. That might serve useful to us.
Okay. Thank you.
I smirk again.
Is something funny, false prophet?
It's an inside joke.
Prophet.
Just mom.
That's just the quote. Is just of the what's Canto 4's quote? Prophet. Exasperation.
Is there a way to change the stream title to that?
Exasperated tag. Prophet.
These resources, perhaps we should obtain at least a few. The saint is gonna like look at the pagan and the serpent, like help, and then look back at the prophet and say,
Sorry.
Would
No,
you...
I'm just smirking at you and like the yeah, what did I say? Kind of way.
Would you help us?
Lucky for you, I'm already on it. And I'm gonna check in with my boy and see where he's at.
And I'm gonna do the shitty thing of messaging fish. So is there anything else that you all
Oh dear. Oh
would
dear.
like to? No. In a good way, babe.
Oh,
You're getting extra
good.
information.
Oh yay!
So is there anything else that you guys want to talk about as the prophet checks in with Oracle?
No, I mean, it seems like we got the dog info on what to feed. Does this person seem to know anything about how to get over to that dog?
You get the impression that they don't really, because souls make it a pretty good point to avoid Cerberus as much as possible. Because that is, for some, it's their literal punishment. And for others, I mean, bad things happen when this dog is around. But you do get the information. You do get the information that if you want to go in its lair, there's a very good chance that Cerberus will not be in it, which means you can loot it at your leisure if you keep an eye out for Cerberus.
Cool. I think that if everybody's okay, the serpent will turn to the group, and it does seem wise for us to take some of these supplies first so that we can use them against this guardian. Turning back over to the person who we brought, is there something I may call you?
If there must have been a name, but it's gone.
You deserve to have one again. And I put my hand on their shoulder and I give them one hope.
Perfect. You can see them again. The much like Eurydice, this ghostly appearance becomes a little rosy, and they almost gasp and grab their chest. Thank you. I think
knowing yourself here is a torture of its own. If I were you, I would not go back. Try to find something else here. Tell us, if you can, what do you think is the most important part of this contraption that has been torturing you, without which it could not function?
Okay. They look back towards the tunnel before looking at you all. It's not so much a machine as it is a production line. Take away a step, and that halts production. Cut any one step out, and that ruins everything. I would say if you want to cause the most pain, cut off its way of making money.
Okay. I think we're about to cause a bit of trouble. If you want to get away from us before we start, I suggest you move. Unless, I'm looking over to the saint, the pagan, the exile.
I understand that you and your fellows do your best to avoid the beast. But have you seen and heard rumors of where some of the ones fattened up like cattle are being moved towards? I'd assume that they're herded towards the lair of the beast when it is fed, and I'm sure that if that is true, then you all would know to avoid those places. Is there a place such as that?
I'm gonna roll a d4 for the thing you've just messaged me, Eli, because at this point.
Perfect. Okay. The soul motions center. They're pushed towards the middle. And above table, just so you guys know, and for anybody who's unfamiliar with Dante's Inferno and the actual physical build of hell, it is a funnel. Everything's a circle. It's literal circles of hell. So it just goes smaller and smaller and smaller. So smaller. So you get the impression that down is center almost always. That's kind of how it was. The eye of the hurricane. It's all down, down, and down. But so the middle is where the soul motions. Perfect. And you have I got it. I'm coming back. Oracle is sneaking back.
Okay, I kind of point back to the rest of the group and say, You all tend to let your morals get in the way of survival. Oracle is returning with a potion.
The sort to feed to Cerberus?
Potentially.
A straight answer. How refreshing. I'm not sure that we don't know how to survive, but I appreciate your concern. It's so sweet of you.
Your survival was entirely contingent on the fact that I let it happen. Trust me, if the option arises, I will not make that mistake again.
I'm right here.
I just kind of like...
The soul kind of looks at this and is like, there's a lot of tension here. Can I go? Before?
Yeah. I mean, looking over at the Saint to see if there's anything that you still want to ask them.
I have no more questions for you, but as promised, and the Saint will take their hands almost in prayer and say, "Forgive us our trespasses and give them a hope."
All right. Mark that down. The soul, again, it feels like, so when you're giving CPR, the chest compression that you have to give is almost, it's violent. It's not that like movies, like cinematic, like, yeah, we're saving somebody's life. It's visceral and violent, and it's that level of impact to them. It doubles them over, and they stand and they look around. I don't know where you all came from or how you will manage it, but I wish you luck. There's a literal beast to contend with, not to mention the rest.
Thank you. You've been a help.
You too. Best of luck out there now.
And they're going to go, and they're going to run, and Godspeed. They're still here. Oh no, we lost our prophet. Just had to go.
A flash of fire.
No, our prophet rolled a 45.
No, I went to click back on to the window that we are in from my character sheet and accidentally clicked one of my bookmarks, and it shot me into not this. So we're back. We're good.
We took a quick trip to a different.
I had to go. Hey guys, I got bullied.
Look, I was just getting too bullied. Okay, bye.
I gotta go. Perfect. So that soul heads out. You know that Oracle is coming back with something. You guys don't know what that is. Do you wait for Oracle, or what would you guys like to do?
I mean, I'm just gonna keep updating Oracle where we're at anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do start moving, Oracle can still find us.
Do we, above table, do we as a group want to get more of this than what Oracle's bringing? Oracle's small, right? Bringing like one portion.
I mean, I'll say out loud, Oracle's bringing back one of the various types of potions that they have there. There are 4 kinds they found. If you would like more, we would need to go ourselves.
I plan on going anyway, so thank you, with no tone in that, for saying something directly. It really was refreshing. Will
One of
you
you had
care?
the sense to ask for help. So I help.
It is
And I'm
so
gonna look over at the saint, like kind of like.
The saint's gonna look down at their feet.
not looking at the saint, still looking at the false prophet. It is so sad to me that with everything that you had, you still need this validation. I hope you find something here that helps.
I think that would upset me if I cared what you thought.
Oh, you clearly don't care. You've been demonstrating that all day.
Thank you.
Do you care to share what the types of potions are?
Well, since you asked, there are 4 different colors, each with different symbols on them. What they mean is not something that I know.
Do you have any sense of what they do?
The symbols, one of them I have a hunch, but the others not so much.
The one you grabbed.
No.
Insight check?
To go for it.
18?
I just hold on. What is my modifier? That's an 18. No, not an 18. What's the other one? That's a 17. I'm not lying. I fully nope.
So close. Oh.
Listen, you should all send babies to drug deals. They make good choices.
I say no, and I'm it doesn't look like I'm lying. I truly I had a hunch about one of them, and I didn't get the one that I thought I knew.
Fair enough. All right.
And I think I look like I'm amused at your kind of like. I was like, yeah, true.
Do not like the amusement. Just gonna turn back over to my friend, Pagan, and say, you were right. We do need to get moving swiftly. Let's see if we can grab one of each of the other kinds of potions. If the false prophet will be so kind as to tell us the color, perhaps, of the one that Oracle is bringing, then we can avoid that one.
Oracle knows to adhere to my aesthetic and is bringing back the black one.
Fitting. Touching.
Do you say what symbol's on it?
No.
Got it.
That's all I say.
Eurydice, how do you fare?
Let's see. See how Eurydice's doing.
We haven't checked in on her in a minute.
No, it's good. It's a good call. She's just chilling there.
She's just
watching everything.
She
in idle mode.
She nodded at the soul and then just kind of was like,
yeah, her idle movement is just really weird.
I really like to think that she and the exile are still talking about wolves.
Yeah.
Or at least she's being spoken to about wolves.
100%.
If we wait 20 seconds, is
Listen, hey guys, Eurydice is the hot girl at a party who has been cornered by the very sweet autistic kid. That's what this is right now, and she's fine.
I feel like it's really presumptive of us to assume that she's not having the best time right now.
Also
That's
true.
She might be
into wolves, you know.
Roll for whether she's into it. Yeah.
Is she into it? Is she having a good time? She rolled pretty good. So she's in touch with how she's doing. Eurydice kind of looks around, looking amused, which I will tell you is not new. She has constantly been absolutely tickled by your melodrama. Like, this is so entertaining. Like, there was so much. There's like, again, yeah, like she's here for the telenovela of it all. Like she's just like, I want my soaps are on. I gotta watch it. So she's just amused. And again, yeah, it's Pagan. You would understand the look on her face. She is no longer in the level of hell that is her punishment. And you're the only other person here who has experienced that. There is a like physical weight lifted off of your shoulders. And this, when you were in limbo, the oppression and the weight and the despair was so heavy that mechanically the pagan was rolling at disadvantage on everything. So having that lifted and being out of that terrible place is good. And also she's amused. So yeah, she's doing okay and like chatting with the exile who doesn't have any interest in the politics of what all this is about. And really the exile's like, as soon as you guys are ready to hunt down a puppy, like I'm good with dogs. So like, yeah, they're just hanging out. They're good.
You know, dogs are actually like distantly related to wolves. I'm just kidding.
The exile has a cloak, that looks like wolf fur. So somebody said, "Oh, it's like you're close to your dog at all times," and that made them cry. So actually, I'm pretty sure it was the prophet. Prophet was like, "Hey, you're really close to your puppy." Killed my dog. Anyway. So Eurydice is doing good and looking amused and just kind of waiting until it's time for her to be useful, which is when it comes to the lair and finding the liar. Lair and liar, such a good thing to say all the time. Oracle's coming back with a black potion. Are you all wanting to go in to do some searching, or how do you want to handle this? Looking for potions.
I think it might be useful for us to meet Oracle halfway. If they do have one of the potions, then that means that they know where it's being stored. We can also observe the one that they've obtained, which might give us some insight to the others that we don't have.
Agreed.
I agree.
We maybe do a little reconnaissance from that spot too.
Yeah. In that case, follow me. And I'm gonna like sequentially like touch base with where Oracle's at and kind of guide us in that direction.
Perfect. And as you guys are going, it has been some time to sit and talk and have these things. So I will say that the pagans Pass Without a Trace is no longer active.
Mm-hmm.
But that just means the exile can do theirs. So the exile, so they are always kind of surrounded by this frosty mist. They're very cold, and that is like their aesthetic is very frozen and very cold. So you guys feel a gust of cold funnel, like almost go through you as they cast Pass Without a Trace, and a frosty mist is surrounding you all to give you a little bit of cover. As we go in, no rolls to find Oracle because of that connection, but I would like everybody once again to roll a stealth check.
Sorry, no rolls. Say that one more time. No rolls for
no
what?
rolls to find Oracle, so we
Oracle,
don't have to worry about finding Oracle. But you guys do want to be stealthy, so yeah.
With Pass Without a Trace, 27.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah.
And bless.
Oh, geez. Yes, please let me do that. A 4. I'm not. It's a 4. It's a 4 on the bless. It's a nat 20 on that. It's
Danny's got such good karma.
So that's 50. I rolled a 50.
There you go. Your dice heard me say that I was disappointed and said fine.
It gave it all it could give.
It's the most. It can't go higher.
Hi.
Can't go higher.
I mean, I guess
How in
let's
the world?
Bless goes higher at some point. But no. Yeah.
I feel like maybe Danny's dice are stealing all of Fish's mojo.
I think so, actually.
Fish has all the mojo. It's Fish's dice.
Fish's dice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. With a 50, I think we're all good, guys. I don't like. You all make your way, sneak through this tunnel. I won't go into detail. You see horrific things.
I would like to make a note, just because I think it's really funny, of like, as this chill mist kind of around us, I will prestidigitate my outfit so it doesn't get frost on it.
I will
priorities.
I will notice that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. This is such a standard for me of like I want to be as clean and as pristine as possible at any given point in time, and so even the thought of like there being like little crystals kind of showing up, it's like nope, we're gonna just brush that off. We're gonna clean that off. We're gonna keep going.
I think the pagan would look at the exile as they cast the spell and sort of just with a slight nod, offhandedly say, "It's a very good trick."
It's great. I'm really glad you can do it too, because I can't do that very many times.
Yeah, I'm in a similar situation.
Nosebleed. So confused. Perfect. So as you guys head down the tunnel, you can hear the pitter pat of feet. And how long does invisibility last?
For the imp, I think it's an innate ability. Right?
Just innate, yeah.
Until it attacks or until its concentration ends, as if it's concentrating on a spell.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if it's just fully just like focused on it, it's fine.
You none of you see anything, but you hear, I have it. I found the thing. It's very heavy. It's very big.
I reach up to grab it. Because I'm presuming it's landed raven form on my scepter like it normally would.
It is in actual imp form, so you feel because it had to hold on to. It's not a bird.
I see. I see.
It's like
I see. I lean forward to take it from.
And coming, it becomes visible. This black skin. So it's not a glass vial or anything. It is like it's a skin. Full of liquid with burned onto it this symbol of a torch.
Okay. This is the one I've obtained.
Do we see the symbol of the torch, or do you have it turned away from us?
No, I'm facing y'all. I'm not like deliberately trying to show y'all, but I'm like not trying to hide it. So
interesting. I wonder what it does.
It's a fantastic question. And then I hook it onto my own belt so that no one else can get to it.
Oh, okay. So we cannot take a look at it.
I would allow to have investigation. I mean, investigation is usually more hands-on, but yeah, and some kind of intelligence roll.
I mean, I'm not hiding it. It's just like I'm not gonna give it to y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it absolutely is like visible and like apparent, but
you want us to approach you if you want to know what it does.
Yeah. No, you gotta ask me. You want to like look at it, you gotta ask me.
Intelligence.
What type of intelligence roll are we making?
I mean, investigation makes sense. Honestly, so for all of you who have never played with me as a GM, I'm open for any role as long as you tell me how it makes sense. So if you can make an argument for something, I'm most likely to say sure.
If it's like brewed from certain materials, could I make a nature check to try and identify what that is?
For sure. I would do nature for sure.
But we don't need to be physically, we don't need to have physical access to it. We can check this at a distance.
No, listen, you're not going to get a whole lot of information, but you will get something.
I rolled a 19 for investigation.
Perfect.
I rolled a 21 for nature.
Beautiful.
And I think the serpent would like to hold their action and to see how this resolves, if that's okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. So with a 19 and a 21, you both come to pretty much the same conclusion, which is hell has felt very literal. So if there's a torch on it, it probably is combustible or something to do with fire. Especially considering like you were just in the hurricane where fire would be very challenging to keep a fire going. The only reason you guys didn't lose your divine flame is because it was housed within a lantern. So having something, so it's something that boosts some kind of fire is your best guess.
It reeks of sulfur and ammonia. Perhaps it's very flammable.
Interesting. Perhaps it can be a weapon. He dreams of, or they dream of Molotov cocktail. And, I guess.
I like your way of thinking.
We could use it against the dog, or we could use it against the oppressors, pointing in the direction of the assembly line.
It would certainly be a flashy way to tear everything down.
We did promise to burn it down, right?
If they're stalking this, you might not even need to use this one.
That is a very good point. We could simply target their stockpile. We just need to find it.
Well, Prophet, does your friend know the direction they obtained this from?
Oracle, do you remember where you got this from?
Yes, of course. Are we going to get more? There were so many.
I believe so. And then I kind of look at everybody else to kind of get a sense of like, are we doing that? Is that what we're doing right now? Okay, and then I look back at Oracle and go, lead the way.
Yeah, and turning back into a raven, Oracle flies off, and you all can hear the flapping of wings as they lead you through the tunnels. Again, with a 50 stealth check. We're not gonna worry. You guys,
fine.
Half of us didn't need to say what we got.
Look,
yeah,
people were busy, guys.
Look, Serpent was all like, "Oh, I'm right here. You can kill me right now," but you're useful. So
For now.
My dice don't like me being stealthy. Okay, I need somebody.
That's it. Like, there's no worries, guys. You're gonna make it into a great storeroom. So as you guys get, you are led to a storeroom where you're able to duck and weave around other guardian devils that are packing up almost like crates, something to be shipped off and away. And
as we're passing through here,
yes,
I think the Saint would like to take stock of how formidable some of these devils look. Like,
sure,
if the worst happens and we end up in a fight with these things, how well do we fare?
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Well, again, like, so I would think insight or
I'm thinking
something like
insight.
that. So yeah, insight would be great.
23.
Hey,
23. You get the impression that the things that took you out in Lust were called the Tempestry. They were the guardians of that level of hell. They were absolute assholes, especially in large amounts. And very, very strong and very hard to take down. These look a few steps below them. So especially if you could get one or two alone, shouldn't be a problem whatsoever for what you guys have already done. But getting one or two alone, there's still a very good chance that they could call others, and so suddenly you would have quite a lot. So volume is more of a concern than the might of a single devil.
I think as they are sort of bobbing and weaving their way through the shadows with the rest of their companions, the saint does take note of this and considers this, and they grip their banner in a different way from before, not ashamed or remorseful, but their mind almost succumbing a bit to a bloodthirsty thought of getting one of these things alone. And they'll continue marching forward with everyone else.
Do we feel that change in the air? Like this increasing bloodlust?
I think so. I think it's faint, but it's certainly there. Because I think you would know that the saint is kind of sizing this situation up of like, if this does go bad, we need to be prepared. And I think you would certainly feel, even if it's just like the vagueness of their body language as we sneak through, it would definitely become apparent.
Okay. Then I think the pagan does pay that mind. There is no inherent judgment to the look, but there is an awareness that that's what's happening.
Yeah, I think the pagan would almost see to like the saint's nostrils flare a little bit as they're kind of peering at these devils.
The pagan will reach out and sort of grip onto the serpent's shoulder just very quickly.
The serpent grabs yours back with a quick squeeze, looks at you, looks at the saint, understands. Is there anything you need me to do?
No.
Okay.
Just be aware and let's keep going.
Okay. Above table, Eli, do these look like the lower status or higher status folks that we saw?
These would be higher status because they are within the breweries, as opposed to the ones that are outside that are hurting, like gathering. Yeah.
Okay. I will say that if you're all right with this, I think it might be good for us to take as many of these out as we can.
I hear the beast.
Cerberus.
Where is he?
One of the heads awakens. Yeah.
Oh, the puppy!
Oh my gosh! It's the beast!
Where's the other kids? There he
Show me
is.
your dogs.
No, that's also Oracle, right? That's also Papa. You know.
Oh, Papa. It's Oracle.
Oh, you're all of the little guys. Okay.
Yeah, why not? Aura too.
Everything
Aura
will
gets a
win.
little bit of love. Yeah. Are you all right if it goes that way?
I am not inherently opposed to violence. I know that it has its place. I just want to keep our safety in mind. While they seem lesser than, in hordes they might still prove to be dangerous. Perhaps much of the fire will take many of them out, but we shall see.
Do you think they are compelled to do what they are doing?
I don't know. I don't presume to understand them. I don't know what drives their hands towards violence. I do know that it is driven.
That's fair. And inside, the serpent is torn. This weighs. What right do they have? They don't know. They don't know why. Right? How could they? But we don't have time. So the serpent says no more and moves on.
I think I'm just kind of watching all of this unfold between the three of y'all and just silently kind of taking note of body language and what you're focused on and behaviors and all of that. Like what I can just kind of passively observe as we continue on. I'm not going to make any comment on it or anything. I'm just like, as we're walking, I'm just kind of like trying to take in as much info as possible.
Perfect.
I think on the pagan's end, if the prophet is watching, anytime the saint grips onto the banner a little too tightly, there is a flinch there. It's not great, but there is one.
Mm-hmm.
Is the prophet trying to hide that they're looking at us?
Not really. It's more like they're being very quiet and kind of standing at the back as we're walking forward. And they're not necessarily like hiding that they're observing, but they're being very passive at the moment.
So I think at the end of that conversation that the serpent just had with the pagan, and with the weight of the realization of the complexity of the situation with these enemies, looks up, finds you. Didn't realize you were watching. Realizes it now.
I just kind of very, very subtly smirk at you and keep going.
Cat got your tongue.
At least I kept mine.
Kept mine too.
Oof. Big oof energy right there.
Yeesh. Eurydice is eating so much popcorn in the background.
What does that mean?
Pretty sure I still have yours up there, but you know.
That's so weird. What is that an allegory for? My God.
What's the metaphor?
Oh no, literal shit. Amazing. Anything else you guys want to do as you walk through these tunnels? You do get, as that soul had said, you very much get the impression of a system. These devils have a job to do. They're doing it. They very much take glee in what they do. They are beings built to punish and are happy to do their jobs. And the souls that they are punishing are suffering. Like it's oppressive in that way, and it's awful and truly untenable to actually see. So it's, actually taking it in is probably difficult because of the level of just true suffering that you guys are having to see as you guys go past. Is there anything else anybody wants to do before you go into the storeroom that Oracle is scurrying towards?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming we're at a point where, like, if Oracle disappeared, we'd still be able to find our way to where we're going.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yes.
At this point, I'm going to tell Oracle to invisible and try to nab one more.
Okay. Okay. Roll. Well, you don't have to roll. If you want to tell me in our little chat, if you want a specific one, let me know. Or if you want to roll again, that's totally fine.
I do have one that I want. I will message you.
Perfect. Okay. So you guys all see Oracle vanish. But you also see a door open, a little crack, almost like it's enough for a small creature to get through. And you know that that's the place that you would like to be. So, do you guys go in?
We're still with our pass without trace 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think so on my side at least.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So as you guys go into this storeroom, where you can hear the sounds of devils working through and creating crates full of things, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, a group stealth check. Pass with a trace and bless.
All right, bless. Just 20. So that is a 36. No, is that right? Yes, 30. No, what did I just do? 20. 46? 46. I'm sorry. This is
how dare you? How dare you lie to me like that?
It's just so many things to add.
With bless?
With bless, 46.
With bless, it's a 4.
Oh.
How? No, but 14.
14.
14.
You're right.
Plus
14.
Yeah, 14.
I was like, that's not possible.
Wait, I got to know though. What did you roll on the bless die?
1.
Oh, okay.
The 1 and a 1. I rolled 2 nat ones.
Nice.
So I also got a nat 1 on the die.
I love that you two are so unstealthy.
Look, it's not my focus right now. Okay, I'm just
But
not
with
really
all the
trying
stuff.
hard.
You know, it's fine.
My boy.
everything's fine.
Pagan rolled okay at a 23, half the serpent.
Well, good news. The exile rolled a 40. So Lantern Bros come through. Here we go.
Lantern Bros. Yeah.
As you guys go through, we'll make this the last. Well, I'll make this the last roll of the night. I would like anybody to roll investigation to see what skins, what potions we have here.
I didn't see anything. Got a
13.
plus 0.
13.
7.
You said investigation?
15
15.
Perfect.
as well.
Perfect. Also helping that Prophet, you have been told about these things already, but Pagan, you see the skin of full of a black liquor that has the torch burnt into the side of it. You see one that has a key burnt into the side of it. You see a skin branded with what appears to be a centauress, very specifically a centauress. And finally, you see a skin that has a salamander branded onto it. And we're just going to have to wait until next time to figure out what these do and what you guys want to go from here. So we are going to call it for the night. Thank you guys all so much for joining us. Welcome to Canto 4. Welcome to the pit. It's just going to get better from here, y'all.
We got along so well.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, you guys are besties already, all of us. So good.
Yeah, definitely besties. That's how besties treat each other.
The dynamic's so healthy. Nothing is going wrong.
We're such a cohesive unit.
We are.
Well, most of us are.
And on that
Yes.
note, love you guys so much. We'll see you in hell in 2 weeks. In the meantime, check us out on Tuesday and watch Danny be a fully different person in Olympus. Still a snake though. Wild.
Yeah.
Many
You
snakes.
know-
Actually, Danny
All
is
the snakes.
many snakes.
What a weird way to be typecast.
No, and it
Weird.
didn't even start that way over there. It just evolved into it was fate. It was
It was meant to be. So, but yeah, so we'll see you on Tuesday for Olympus, and we will see you in 2 weeks on Friday for the next session of Inferno, Streaming Rainbow's Guide to Hell. In the meantime, we love you very much. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, happy Dia de los Muertos, Love your family. Give them a big hug for me, and we will see you. Also, get in the Discord, please. Hold on. Wait, Discord. I'm bad at this part of it.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing amazing.
Get in the Discord because we're all there hanging out and having a grand old time. Love you very much. We will see you later. Goodbye. Eat lots of candy.
Bye.
Happy